To create a new campaign in the Predictive Dialer, you need to be logged in as an administrator. Then click on the Campaigns tab. Once there, click on Create New Campaign. This will bring up a new window. If you already have a campaign, you can click on this drop-down menu and load from the settings of a previous campaign, or you can simply create a new campaign from scratch. To create a new campaign from scratch, just give it a name and then a description, something that will help you remember this campaign and distinguish it from other campaigns. Then you will need to give it a caller ID name. This name will show up on the phone numbers that you are calling. And then you can give it a caller ID number. This number will show up on the caller IDs that you are calling. You will want to give it a local number, not a toll-free number. The limit calling hours, if you place a checkbox here, this will prevent the dialer from calling phone numbers in their time zones before or after the hours that you select underneath that checkbox. For instance, if you select 8 a.m. and you are calling into California, then it will not call California before 8 a.m. or after the time selected here, 9 p.m. The dial rate override is how many lines you would like your agents to be calling. If you select it to auto, then the dialer will call in predictive mode, and it will determine how many lines your agents are dialing based off of how many dropped calls you are getting throughout the day. If you would like to override the predictive mode, then select how many lines per agent you would like to have the dialer dial. 1 line per agent and up to 5 lines per agent. If you have an inbound line set up with us, you can also set up your campaign to be an inbound-only campaign. All of the other options are blended, meaning that they will take inbound calls and it will dial outbound calls at the same time. Wait for agent determines how long you want your leads to wait on the line if all of your agents are on calls, once the dialer reaches another lead. Once the limit is reached, the dialer hangs up on that lead that is holding. That is a dropped call. Use AMD stands for Use Answering Machine Detection. If you do not have this checked, the dialer will not detect any answering machines and forward all of them to your agents. If you check this box, the dialer will then detect as many answering machines as it can and will not forward as many answering machines as it can to your agents. Record All means that it will record all of the calls that your agents are on. Once you have made all of your selections, simply click on Add Campaign. Now you have successfully created a new campaign. You can create as many campaigns as you like with our Predictive Dialer.